Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting. Field position up past the 40-yard line.
Blue striker. Here we go. Here we go.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set. Black, let's go. Set.
Now here's Mahomes. Caught on the right side, Reed. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Set. Black 40. Red, cycle, blue, yellow. Ready?
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Black ultra.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Looking to put a drive together.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Bledsoe. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On first down, back to Achane.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Back to throw. Bledsoe. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down. Bledsoe. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moss.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. The Jets had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Bills' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Achane.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Eric Ezukama, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point forthcoming.
Extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go, set.
7-7, our score after one. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready, set. Set, hut. Drill, green, yellow, 22, red, cycle. Set, hut.
Mahomes going to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Right, two. Right, white. Ready.
Mahomes now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 12.
Black shot.
And the Bills
60 red.
first down.
6, go pink. Steel, black. Set.
Mahomes to throw once more. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Setting up the screen to Pirine.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On the double.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now it's Mahomes again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Up the middle, here's Pirine.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Mahomes will do it himself.
And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bills have taken the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. On the handoff, Benson running right. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them. Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
That's on Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 22.
Looking to throw. Bledsoe. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Eric Ezukama with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10.
Bills 10.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Lead old Blues. Blaster. 6. 7.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's to the left side, taken in by Owens. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Green Jack. Ready.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready. Set.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Down, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Red, yellow, blue striker. Set.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Jets 17, Bills 10.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run over center with Benson. Running right through him. And he works free. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Benson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
they'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14.
makes the score Jets 24. Bills 10.
And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
And cycle, cluster, 6.
Looking to throw.
And he's caught downfield. Owens. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
And the Bills, first down. A 28-yard gain.
Here we go.
Bills, first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll drop it off to P-Ryan, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, Green. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's good.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Black 40. Set.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Green. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Go red.
Jets 32-yard line.
Black shot. Smash. Red. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw right side pulled in by Owens. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
19 yards. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Set. Hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Kendrick Pryor
From 13 yards out.
And the Bills are back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Another run here with Benson. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. H.N.
They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds your man on the crossing route. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
And he gets it down to the 32. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
The score, Jets 31, Bills 17.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Black ultra. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
He may go.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
And dropping it off underneath. Here's P.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll find T.O. It's Terrell Owens. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Ready.
First down, Bills.
Come on, set, blue striker. 50, green, black shot. Ready?
Now here's Mahomes. That one caught. Owens with it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He finds Pirine out of the backfield. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And cycle.
It's a gain of 6.
Ball red.
First down, Buffalo.
6. Mega. Hut.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Mahomes pass.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
A gain of 5. And the Bills first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Jets 38. Bills 24.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
A give up the middle with Benson.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
45, red, yellow. Claws red. Ready?
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Jets 48, Bills 24.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Down. Set, hut.
One final try for Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jets, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting